Hello students, I am Pallav Dabari. Welcome you all in my YouTube channel, Pallav Dabari Classes. In this video, I will discuss Macroeconomics Class 12th, Chapter 2, Money and Banking. This is my 10th volume on the chapter Banking. In the previous video, I have discussed with you the quantitative instruments of monetary policy. In this video, I will discuss with you the qualitative instruments of monetary policy. Without wasting the time period, let us start. Firstly, we should know what is qualitative method. Qualitative instruments are also known as selective instruments of the RBI's monetary policy. Why it is called the selective instruments of the RBI's monetary policy? Because these instruments are used for discriminating between various uses of credit. Through this policy, the RBI decide to whom the loan should be given, to whom the credit should be given. That is why it is being called the selective instruments of monetary policy. Under the qualitative methods, the instruments that comes under the qualitative method are: number one, margin requirement. The question is, what is this margin requirement? We know that the commercial banks grant loan to the people against the value of the securities. The bank keeps a margin between the market value of the securities and the loan value. I explain it through the example. Suppose the commercial bank grant loan of 80,000 rupees. That loan the commercial bank gives against the security, and the market value of the security is 1 lakh rupees. So here we can say that against 1 lakh rupees, commercial banks are given loan of 80,000 rupees to the people. Here the margin is 1 lakh rupees minus 80,000 rupees, that is 20,000 rupees. So the margin over here is 20,000 rupees. Always remember, in the case of inflation, when I say in the case of the inflation, it means that more people are having, the peoples are having more money. In order to check the supply of money, bank has to give less money to the people. So in the case of the inflation, what the commercial bank does, commercial bank increases the margin. How the commercial bank increases the margin? Commercial banks start giving less money against the value of the securities. Say against the value of 1 lakh rupees, how much loan the commercial bank gives? Say 60,000 rupees. So here we can say that the margin has increased from 20 to 40,000 rupees. When the commercial bank increases the margin, the loan becomes costlier and less people start approaching the commercial bank for the loan. In the case of the deflation, the commercial bank reduce the margin. When I say reduce the margin, what it means? It means against 1 lakh rupees, commercial bank start giving 90,000 rupees as a loan. So here the margin has reduced from 20,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees. It means that the loan has become dearer and more people start approaching the commercial bank for the loan. So in the case of the deflation, the commercial bank reduce the margin, and in the case of the inflation, the commercial bank increase the margin. The next instrument through which the commercial bank controls the inflation, the deflation, is the selective credit control. Selective credit control is an instrument of monetary policy that affects the flow of credit to a particular sector of the economy, either positively or negatively. When I say selectively credit, in a very simple word, we can say that through the selective credit, RBI gives loan to the selected sector of the society only. For example, when the flow of money is more, the RBI restricted the loan to the MSME only, stop giving personal loan to the people. So through the selective credit control, RBI also check the money supply. The next is moral suasion. The moral suasion means what it means. Remember, RBI educate the commercial banks through the situation of inflation and deflation. When the commercial banks are having the complete information about the inflation and the deflation, accordingly, the commercial banks increases and reduces the formalities. At the time of inflation, the commercial bank increases in formalities. When the process of loan becomes complicated, less and less people start approaching the commercial bank for the loan. That the commercial bank does at the time of inflation. And at the time of deflation, commercial bank start giving easy loan to the people, reduce the formalities. The next instrument is, or the next tool is direct action. The central bank can also take direct action against those commercial banks who do not abide by its directives and policy changes. Take the actions, ask the commercial banks to stop giving loan. That is called direct action. At the time of inflation, giving direct actions, direct order to the commercial banks to not to give loan to a particular person, or ask them to stop giving loan completely. That is called direct action. The next is rationing of credit. Under this system of rationing of credit, the central bank fixes the credit limit for different business activities in the economy. For example, fixes that 20% loan will be given to the MSME, 30% loan should be given to for the heavy industries, 20% personal loan, and so on. Through this, the commercial banks also check the supply of money. That's all I have in this video. If you like the video, please spread the video so that more and more students should be benefited by it. Stay home, the condition is not good. We have to protect ourselves from the corona. And one thing more, don't forget to wear mask. Om Shanti.